It is Southern Idaho's Rock Station 103.1 The Edge. Broc joined by the dudes you've been hearing a lot from on the station, Autumn Kings.
What's up?
And I've got Jake and Joe. What's up, dudes?
What's up, man? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out.
Playing Salt Lake tonight with our friends in Point North and Hollywood Undead.
Yes, they are.
You guys have been busy.
Yeah, it's been insane. It's actually really interesting. Our song Hellbound, which you guys are giving a lot of love to, on the YouTube video, we've had probably dozens of comments at this point that said, you guys need to tour with Hollywood Undead. So we got with Hollywood Undead, and then we got Point North to feature on Hellbound. So it all is a perfect circle. And
So how did it happen? Like how did you end up on the tour?
Well, our people talked with their people. I think they probably got note of some of the buzz that was happening around the band, the support at radio, all the touring activities and new music. And Hollywood Undead liked us and decided to take a chance.
We begged and cried. No, he's right.
Yeah, well, what is it like to try and break through in 2025? I mean, it's so different, and I'm old, but back like late 90s, early 2000s, you still put out the full album, and people had to respect what you did with like inlays and from start to finish, even if it wasn't a concept album. Yeah. But now it's a totally different world.
Yeah, it really is. And we came from an independent, boots on the ground kind of a rock scene, so it's different for us, but we just grinding, I guess.
Yeah, in ways it's harder. Like, it's harder to get that arena breakthrough kind of success, because actually back then it was a little more gate kept, right? Where if you got in with the right team and the right infrastructure and the song was great, you're probably going to be really successful. Now you can have the best song in the world, but it's like the Wild West in terms of promo, because it's not so structured almost the way it was before. But what it's also done, it's caused us to be a lot more creative, take control of our destiny. We own the vast majority of our recordings, which has given us the financial sustenance to be able to invest in tours and do other things. So in a way, it's harder because you have to do a lot more work that's unglamorous, unsexy. There's no cocaine every single night like Guns N' Roses and then getting up to do a morning show the next morning.
No, it's TikToks, it's creating content, it's riding in the van, it's all that fun stuff, driving the van. So yeah.
But it's also like there's been this middle class of musicians and artists that never previously existed. Back then it was you're either a king or queen or you failed.
Nobody, yeah.
Right? Now there's a lot of middle ground, and what's nice is we've been able to establish a middle ground on our way to becoming ideally, that arena act that we've always dreamed of being. But in the meantime, we're not dying and suffocating under the gross thumb of a record label. We're controlling our own destiny. So I would say 2025 is probably one of the better times to be a musician. I genuinely believe that.
What do you think about touring right now in the world that it is, like with the stuff that's happening with Live Nation and Ticketmaster and things like that? I mean, and what I hate is that in situations like that, it's always like the artist who takes the black eye. Yeah. But it's not the artist's fault. Yeah. And so finally, I think somebody's trying to bring some light to that. Yeah. And you guys have always been fair with ticket prices, and I mean, even tonight, it's not an expensive show, but it's got to be challenging right now to tour with that whole thing going on.
Yeah, it is challenging to tour. I think there's a trade-off. I think you can cash in and you can blame everything on inflation and jack up the prices. And then you have the third-party people that are selling it, and it's a whole mess that way. But I think if you have the discipline to shrink your margins a little bit, even if you're a successful act and feel like you're entitled to more, you're going to cement loyalty with fans, where even if you're not making as much money right now, they're going to appreciate that so much. I mean, Kid Rock, for everything that Kid Rock is, obviously is an interesting guy. He was always very reasonable with his ticket prices. Right. And I believe that that's why he's had this niche that has never left him. No matter what his next album sounds like, they ain't leaving him. The way if a pop star doesn't have a good follow-up hit to their previous hit, you might lose like 40% of your fan base. Yeah. So I think if people are fair with their ticket prices, it'll be a worthwhile investment in the long haul.
So what's next for Autumn Kings?
Well, we just got it announced. Yeah, we're going to be going to the UK.
Nice.
So
right after this.
Hollywood Undead right now, Hinder next week, and then right off to the UK for 2 weeks with
we're
the band
home for
called,
like 2 days. Those damn crows.
A very successful band in the UK. And then next year we're going to be dropping a full-length album, which is going to be crazy. A long time in the making. Can't wait to show you and the station what we've been working on and cooking.
Well, I mean, Hellbound is blowing up right now on the Edge, and I thank you guys so much for giving me a little bit of your time. Drop your socials, websites, all that good stuff.
Yeah, autumnkings.com. Tell your kids, tell your friends, tell your mom. Instagram.
And your dad.
that, of course.
There you go.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, those are the 3 that we're the most active on. But you just type in Autumn Kings wherever you listen to music,
You'll
or find us on socials, and you'll see us.
Dudes, love you so much.
Dude.
Cannot wait to see you on stage.
Yeah, excited
Yeah,
to
it's
have
gonna
you
be
here,
fun, man.
Awesome.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate
Hell
you.
yeah, Autumn King, Salt Lake City, baby.
Go.